Really? You turn as I land the bobber on your fucking... I'm gonna cut a bitch.
So it consists largely of chopped dates, pistachios, and hazelnuts or walnuts bound together by gel. Traditional varieties are often flavored with rosewater, mastic, or bergamot orange or lemon.
Listening to the description of that, it's definitely something I shouldn't like.
No, it's got fruit in it. I'm out.
I'm fine with fruit. It's the nut aspect.
What you got against nuts?
I don't like them in my mouth.
No? I mean, I'm not a fan of salty nuts. I do like sweet nuts, though.
Nuts. Wait, it's from Turkey? What, Turkish Delight? Where do you think it's from, Becky? Wait a minute. A full English is from England? What the fuck?
Full Scottish is better.
Let me tell you, have you ever tried a spaghetti bolognese? It comes from Bolon.
He's not wrong.
I was making a joke. Becky, listen. You can disguise it as a joke all you like. Just go with Shiv's thing. He's not wrong, he's just misinformed.
Exactly, I am never wrong.
I know it's from Turkey. Do you know where turkeys are from, though?
Where are turkeys from?
I can hear a fucking... I can hear an airdrop, I just don't know where it is. It's bothering my penis. Oh, it's up there. I've missed it. You know what the most mediocre chocolate bar is? Boost. No one hates Boost, but it's no one's favourite. Yeah, I can kind of agree.
I don't think I've ever had a Boost bar.
I said it in my video, like, they're nice, but they're really chewy, and the caramel's one of those that gets stuck in your teeth and stuff like that. It's not a good caramel, unlike Galaxy/Dairy Milk caramel, which is just, like, very velvety and melts in your mouth. Turkeys are native to the Americas. Gobble, gobble!
Well, having read up on this...
I really want to make that blowjob joke.
Century,
huh?
Originally applied to the guinea fowl, which was imported through Turkey, then erroneously applied to the American bird. So turkeys from America are not actually turkeys, they just stole the name.
Oh. Well, I'm upset.
I know, right? Google, you're teaching me so much today.
I love the fact you refer to search on Google as Google Foo.
It is Google Foo.
I don't know why I enjoy that so much, but I do, and I just want you to know that.
I used to have, like, ridiculously strong Google Foo, but it's got really bad recently.
Jester, are you coming to... No. I'm busy fishing. Do you know what I really hate about this game?
The game?
No, the game's great. I hate the social aspect. Because there's so much pressure from everybody. It's like, yo, can I come to your island and grab your shit? Yo, can you come to my island? I got stuff for you. Just leave me alone. I just want to play the game, god damn it. By the way, half joking, I love the fact that you guys are really cool and want me to come hang out with you. But at the same time, I'm just here running around doing my own thing.
Right, so update, I was misinformed.
Cool.
Domestic turkeys come from the wild turkey, the Meligerius gallopervo. The species has been native to only the Americas since the 1500s. Spanish traders brought some that had been domesticated by indigenous Americans to Europe and Asia. So they are American.
Wild turkey, that's when you throw a strobe light into Istanbul. That's a Murdo noise for you all. That's the noise he makes at me whenever I make a joke. Because anything that's like commonly laughed at on the internet isn't funny according to Murdo. Yet Geese Goose is.
Well, here's Murdo.
Yeah. He's German, why are you asking him? Geese Goose just isn't funny. Sheep Shoot fucking killed me though. It made me so angry.
But shoop isn't even an actual word.
No, it isn't. That's what's so bad about it. What am I doing here, Shiv?
No one really knows, mate.
I've just been fishing up eggs for like the last 20 minutes. I have no idea why.
That's the strangest sentence I've ever heard. Just fishing for eggs.
I know, right? Hate this game. Oh! I took down the tree!
She fucking savage.
Jesus, I've never done that before.
Take them all down.
Ah!
Begin the industrial complex. Begin global warming.
Stream highlight. Jester discovers the means to an end. Starts taking down trees and then planting chimneys. Is that how that works? Planting chimneys.
Exactly.
Well, how else would the Industrial Revolution grow?
Yeah. It's not like you're going to build stuff.
I mean, you don't have to. I just thought it'd be nice if we got to play something together, since it doesn't happen often, but if you're into the social aspect, that's fine too. No, I don't have an issue, like, being part of the social aspect and stuff like that. Like, I'm half memeing on it. But it's just the way that, like, everybody constantly asks about it. I'm like, I just want to do my own thing, and then maybe after that I'll come and hang out. I'm very much a let me do my own thing first, and then I'll come find you.
Sounds like you just described my life.
Yeah, maybe. People is the plural of person. Geese is the plural to goose. So saying you're a people person is like saying a goose saying I'm a geese goose. No, I get...
Yeah, but shoot isn't a word.
I get the joke. It's just not funny. You're as bad as Murdo. He like tries to explain jokes after I've said they're not funny. I didn't say I don't get it. They're not funny. It's two different things.
It's fucking wrong.
It's stupid. What was it the other day? Oh, the fucking carpenter one. It was like a picture of like a person like going into a carp's mouth, and the text underneath was "Carpenters be like," because it's carp enter, and I was like, yeah, it's not funny. And Murdo goes, no, but it's this. I'm like, no, I get the joke. It's just not funny. See, Jack, you like that joke? You literally proving my point. Your comedy's terrible.
Yeah, I wouldn't go with that being funny.
My favourite thing to do now is just berate chat whenever they find something funny that I don't find funny.
Well, yeah, it's because we're better.
Oh, absolutely. Superior in every way, shape, and form.
Yeah.
You did Discord stand-up once. I did karaoke once. Doesn't mean I'm good at singing.
I stood up once.
Are you any good at standing up?
I'm pretty good at it, to be fair.
Oh, no!
Hello, I heard the words in superior.
Ah! Help! I've entered a Crash Bandicoot level!
Oh, wow, you're getting attacked by flies.
Ah! The bees! Not the bees! Ah!
Net them!
Hi.
Oh, God!
He's gonna die! He's gonna die! Oh, he didn't die. It's disappointing. Hello, Mecha.
I got stung by wasps. Hi, Mecha.
How's it going?
Oh, not good. I just got attacked by wasps.
Doesn't sound like the greatest thing.
No, it wasn't. It sucked. We can't play COD, by the way.
Yeah.
We're still waiting.
How long you got left now?
Oh,
49 gig?
37.34.
That's not that bad.
Yeah, it's been like nearly 2 hours now.
Yep.
That's pretty bad.
It's been an hour and a half. It's going well.
Things could be worse.
Oh, I wish you hadn't have flown away. I really wanted to get you. I know one or two of these are money trees, but I can't remember which ones are the money trees. I'm being very careful now. Do you think Cherry is short for Cheryl? How's it short for? They've added an R and taken away an L. It's still the same number of letters. And same syllables. That's not how you shorten things. Isn't that right, Shiv?
Not how you shorten things.
What?
Exactly. No, it's true. It's true. Although I guess maybe it's I can't remember what the word for it is. Where you take something but change it so it sounds nicer.
Oh, like calling me Jester instead of Liam, right?
Kinda, yeah.
Yeah.
So you call something by a different name because it's you.
A rose by any other name would smell as sweet, Shiv.
Well, I mean, yeah, it's kind of like logic.
I made it plop into the water.
Still the same thing. It's just you're calling it something
Hey,
different.
Mecca, how are your finances?
We can't get through because nobody's at the offices right now. And
Nice.
I logged in, but they said, oh, now you need to put in this code that we've sent you that we haven't sent you. And it basically was like, okay, now put in the 3rd character, the 4th character, and the 8th character of this secret code. And I didn't have the secret code, so we gave up. We tried calling in my college to see if they had, the answers. But nobody's working there right now, so we'll do it another day.
That seems incredibly unhelpful.
I would have thought a lot of that kind of stuff would have been done online.
Yeah.
Yeah, I applied for some stuff with basically I applied for my EMA at college last year on paper. So it wasn't online, so all of the stuff is on paper.
That's
It's
old
really
shit.
annoying.
Becky says hi, by the way.
Hello, Becky.
Oh, you dragonfly fucks, get here.
Rude.
Oh, sorry. They're evading me. Oh, you fool! You followed me and now you are doomed. Dumb.
Eternity.
I say, y'all alright? But never mind, apparently you are. Yeah, Dead Seagull's not back, by the way, which is great.
What?
There was Dead Seagull. We took photos with it. It was great.
Ah. Okay.
Ah. Do you think you're going to have Tom Nook's kids in front of you with the axe in hand and Tom Nook just sat in a robe like Palpatine saying, do it? Probably not.
I am the senator.
Go on.
Imam does it better.
He does. Look, I make friends with I make friends with funny people.
Like me!
So I'm the normalizer around the funny people.
Like me!
Apart from Jester.
Oh.
I mean, he's alright.
I'm occasionally funny.
He's a good egg.
I think my issue is, like, I do have my occasional comedic moments, but I get overexcited too much.
I also have my occasional comedic moment, and then I go off on that day making funny jokes, and then for the rest of the year I'm unfunny.
Hey, Mecca, remember when I asked you what the G-spot was?
Yeah, I do. I really do, and I just tried to, because I wanted to be mature.
Is it the points on a guitar neck where you can then strum the perfect G chord?
Hey, there it is.
Yes.
Nice.
Mecca didn't know. Mecky didn't know. Mecky didn't know.
I remember what I said. I said, I'm going to ignore that.
And then
And
I
you
said, yeah, most dudes do. Still funny 5 years later. How many years ago was it? I have no idea anymore.
4, 3. When did we last play PUBG?
I was gonna say it was
beginning
PUBG. Good times. What else can I sell?
They were alright.
What do you mean they were alright? PUBG was fun.
I sucked
It
at
wasn't
PUBG.
5 years ago, because that
You suck anyway.
would be,
It was 3 years ago, I think, at most.
I was going to say, because that would put him under the age. You could probably get in trouble for that.
Oh, I get in trouble for a lot of things, mate. Don't worry about it.
What do you mean under the age?
As long as I don't get caught.
If it was 5 years ago, you'd be under 16, wouldn't you?
I would be, and I was under 16 when he said that to me.
I
I'm pretty
wasn't
sure.
fucking him.
Oh. But yeah, but I don't know, like, can you get in shit for that?
What, saying
Like,
G-spot
talking
to a
about
child?
Sexual...
I think I was like 15 to 16-ish.
I think if I was asking him to perform those acts on me, then yeah, probably.
Well,
And
yeah,
did
but could
maybe
you
a
still not
time.
also get in trouble for talking about, like,
No.
sexual
I
things
don't.
with somebody
Well, when
under
did
the
kids
age?
start learning sex
First answer,
education?
wasn't it? I didn't start learning until year 10.
That's
of
under
about sexual
16.
Education.
Yeah,
So,
that's a fair point.
I mean, like, my schools, the thing is, since I switched high
11.
schools...
Jack says 11. I vaguely remember learning about like either very early high school or like late primary.
Like, I remember, because I switched high schools twice, I kind of... And also because of the new system in my new high school, I kind of got, like, I dodged around sex education somehow.
We learned about puberty in year 5. I mean, that makes
Oh,
sense.
yeah,
That's when
I
you
mean,
start
I learned about
experiencing
puberty
it.
ages ago, but...
Yeah.
More so for women than dudes, but...
Like,
I don't know, but that's like in a teaching essence.
I
yeah,
didn't
don't
really.
know.
I kind of just used logic and just knew about it because the internet existed, and I was
Nanny?
a very
The
curious
fuck?
kid.
I learned in year 6, so about 10. Yeah, that makes sense. That tracks.
I say there's a lot of like, oh yeah, so you can have babies and blah blah blah, and like half of my class had already had sex at that point. I was like,
Really.
don't really think you need to go through this, miss.
3 of them are sat there pregnant.
Oh, we did have a sex education class in the first high school, and one of the girls in my class was pregnant at the time.
Nice. If she'd have had it earlier, mate, she wouldn't be fucking that situation, would she?
Mm.
I learned straight sex ed in school at 11 years old. I learned about gay sex ed via the internet at age 13. Nice. My landlord's just texted me, can I call him whenever I'm ready? No. Not right now.
Ready for what?
I mean, when I've got a minute, I guess.
Get ready for this. Do 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 do.
I don't want... Wait, play sign. What do you mean there's no room? Oh, you're a piece of piss, game.
Just waiting patiently in Shiv's lobby now.
Fuck.
Do you like my very very large weapon?
Yeah, do you like my very, very large weapon?
I knew about that stuff
mean,
before the lesson. What's
It's not
the
got the
lesson?
big,
It's not quite as large
Like-
as my weapon.
Hey, look. I'm just not compensating as much.
Ooh.
Don't need to. You can see for yourself.
Ooh. Please, look at my dong.
Look at my large weapon with its bulbous monolithic head.
I do like the word monolithic.
I have a monolithic
Monolithic.
suppressor, baby.
I wish Grotful was here. I have a question to ask him because I keep getting encoding overloaded. I've never had that issue before on OBS. Not since I
There is-
lowered it, actually.
There is an easy way to get him.
Is it?
Gruffo!
I mean, that didn't really work last time, did it?
I really wanted to pop in now.
Hello? Is there anything I can mess with off stream?
Is Bingle also working?
I
Is she
believe
working?
so.
Alright.
Do it.
Don't do it.
Do it. Yeah.
It's just
You
rude.
know what was the worst about school? Planned Ofsted inspections. Are
What?
you an old man? What are you
What's
worried
that?
about Ofsted inspections?
What's an Ofsted?
They used to have a thing at my school where whenever Ofsted was coming around, there would be a like I don't know what it would be called. Like basically, they take all the worst, shittiest kids who were complete like assholes, and we're like, oh, we're going on a school trip for 3 days,
This
and
doesn't
like they'd
seem
go away somewhere.
comfy.
Would they go to the self-correction centre?
No, they'd just go away on like a school trip for a couple of days. Well, Ofsted were in. It's like I don't think this is how it's supposed to work.
Hey, chat, room for one more?
Yeah, boy. Although you're laying on Easter eggs, it
Like I
doesn't
say,
look comfortable.
It doesn't look comfortable at all, does it? Who wants to come and lay on my
No.
eggs?
At least have like a pillow or something with a heater.
Right, Shiv, Mecha, I'm going to ask you guys to be entertaining for like a couple of minutes while I go find out what my landlord wants.
That's
Couple of minutes.
big
That's-
ask.
I know it is.
It's a
but
big
do your
ask.
best. Do your best, boys. BRB.
Oh. It's
Not allowing you to go to the toilet when it. Yeah, that was always a weird thing. Like, Miss, can I go to the toilet? No, you
yeah.
can't. You can hold it. Like, bitch, it's my bladder. Go to the toilet.
I remember one time in primary school. I remember it was the strangest things. Somebody asked if they can go to the toilet, and the teacher responded with, "I don't know. Can you?"
Oh, I
And
used to hate that
I-
so much.
Hate that kind of shit. And the person just sat down again, and I asked a few minutes later, and they responded with the same thing. I was like, "Yes, I can," and I walked out of class.
Yeah. But I used to have a history teacher who had a. To be fair, it's really lame, but it's actually pretty good. He'd be like, "Oh, sir, can I borrow a ruler?" He'd be like, "Who'd you want? Henry VIII?" Like, I'm in a plastic ruler, dickhead. Yeah, teachers were funny about a lot of weird stuff.
Some of the reasons in my high school why people wouldn't allow to go to the toilet so much is because there was just a big thing about a bunch of students having sex with each other when they were
Oh.
outside of class. So they
Interesting.
didn't want students to go out at the same time. So they let one student go, and then as soon as the student got back, the other person was allowed to leave. So it's like a rota system.
Oh, right.
I absolutely broke the shit out of that system by accident.
You just got to hope that your missus is in a different class, huh?
Well,
But right, at 2:30, we're both going to go to the toilet, right?
some people did stuff like that. And so I did. Was like, oh, I just need to go pick up because I liked skipping classes a lot because I didn't really give a shit. Also, I'm gonna be honest, I didn't learn much.
I'm back. He didn't even answer, so if I have to run off, then I'll let you know.
Okay. So I constantly said, oh yeah, I need to go pick up my laptop, which I didn't own or anything like that. I didn't actually have a laptop in high school. So, and they were like, okay, and then I just never went back to the class.
Oh, well, that's a proper messed up thing to ask. One of our teachers used to always question why the girls would go to the toilets with their bag.
Oh yeah, same here.
But you're a teacher. You're supposed to be educated. Do you not know how the world works?
Go on, then, boys. One of our teachers used to always question why. Okay, our class, she openly said was half the reason she was moving school. That seems terrible. He'd make you show him what was in your bag before you could go.
That
Yeah, I had a similar teacher at
something that you could report them for.
my high school. I actually remember one of my teachers got fired because of stuff like that.
My German class. Like I had some of the worst people in the whole school in my class.
Oh, okay.
They straight up gave my German teacher a actual full-on mental breakdown.
Really?
Yeah, it was proper messed up. We had the head of year come in the next lesson, go absolutely skits at us. I did have a really weird rugby teacher as well, PE teacher. He used to be really obsessed with the fact he'd always show you how to do it at the beginning of each lesson, how to tackle. And his thing was you always had to go cheek to cheek. So you'd have between 10 and 16-year-old boys, I guess. And he'd tackle you, and then he'd put his face cheek on your ass cheek, and then pull you to the ground. Yeah, it was a bit weird, but yeah.
I hated rugby and I hated football, but I did play basketball quite a bit because I'm tall. And my teacher's name was Mr. Hooper, which I found fucking hilarious in high school because I liked making puns out of people's names. I just made puns all the time. I was that guy. And eventually, I remember being sat down and being just told to stop. And I think I was like, okay, yeah, sure, I'll stop. And then literally the minute I got out of the room, alongside the teacher, I made maybe about 10 puns before he sent me out the class. I still remember it was funny as fuck.
I skipped off college loads, and I showed up hours late in the day. My head of year blasted me. I'm so bad at reading. And I was doing the crying, talking thing because I was having bad mental thing at the time. Schools were never really good. I had a mate who was, he had a lot of home shit going on at the time.
Wow.
And, the teachers just straight up, he'd be like, oh, yeah, no, I haven't done work, blah, 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 blah. They'd be like, it's just not good enough, is it? You should just go away, go somewhere else and get the work done. Go to the library.
My maths teacher in high school was this guy. He was such a fucking asshole. He was like, I don't care what grades you get on the exam, it's your work. So if I'm not going to put the effort in if you're not, kind of thing. So in the class, he literally just sat down, gave us laptops, and told us, if you don't do your work, that's your own fault. I'm not getting paid to see how much grades you get.
Wow, dickhead teacher.
Let's see. My old physics teacher got the sack because during his divorce he became an alcoholic and used to come to class drunk. The one day he was wasted, he got his balls out of the class.
Wow! That is next level. We had an old music teacher who used to keep a bottle of whiskey in his drawer, and he got found out and got the sack. But yeah, he never got his balls out in lesson. Damn. Do you ever have that rumor in the school where two teachers just had sex and go? That actually happened in our in our school.
Same.
We had what was it? One of them was a wood tech teacher, and the other was a textiles teacher. And, like, there was a massive scandal. But they're actually married now, and they're like a proper cute couple. And like, they were both really good teachers, so it was kind of, yeah.
That's fair.
So my landlord literally wanted to, and I hate the use of this phrase, touch base, and just to see how we were as far as our jobs were concerned because of paying rent and stuff like that. So nothing exciting.
What's your base?
That's pretty cool. He's like checking in on it though.
Yeah, he just said, if there's any issues, please let me know, and we'll try and work around it and stuff like that. So no, it's very kind of him. I just don't like the phrase touch base.
Yeah.
Was your base touched?
No. One of my music teachers ran over one of the students. See, I was going to say, if that wasn't... I saw the music teacher thing. If that wasn't such a bad story, tell the story about the time that I had a beater thrown at my head.
Did you deserve it though?
No, she fucking, like... She was just a dick, the teacher was.
Like, I am kind of the mindset that, like, even when I was in school, I said this. They kind of need to give teachers the ability to, like, crack a student upside the head if he's being a little dickhead.
Oh, yeah.
Or she.
Yo!
Physics... I'm just going to say this. In high school, in my last year of high school, I believe, my physics teacher, I remember seeing him drive up the road, started to park his car, and then run over his own foot.
Nice!
His car rolled backwards and ran over his own foot. The physics teacher, just saying. And then 2 months later, he came back, broken foot. Really, I really liked him as well. He was a really good teacher, kind of clumsy sometimes. And then he got out of the car with a cast over his foot, and he was starting to walk up the hill, ran over his other foot.
Nah. I mean, you say that like he's a physics teacher, like he shouldn't have done it.
Yeah.
I'm a Sparky, and I've lost count of the amount of times I've electrocuted myself.
Well, yeah.
That's not even everything. Teacher complained about stream when? Becky, the first on the wall of this fine April of 2020. Congratulations. Let me just throw a...
Also, Becky had a pretty good story about their old physics teacher up in the chat.
Yup. Oh, yeah?
Yep. Already read it out, so...
Oh, okay. Well, listen, I've missed out on that. I'll have to watch it back.
No, we did have another teacher who made out with one of the year 11s at prom.
Was she hot?
Or he.
Let's be honest.
One of the music teachers ran over one of the other students. Nice.
Yeah.
Wait, is it April Fool's Day? Yeah, that's why I'm streaming
It is.
Animal Crossing.
My French class was in a mobile
the
thing
fuck?
next to the AstroTurf where P would happen.
Oh, it is.
I was screaming outside once. She pulled the window open.
She was not hot.
I didn't-
No.
The thickest accent ever. Just went, has someone been killed or something? I don't know what accent it is, and I can't do accents, so I'm not even going to try.
Where were they from, do you know?
I'm guessing where Jack's from.
Hartlepool. Oh, I can picture the accent, which is a weird phrase, but I can't ever say it. Hartley. I know what Jack sounds like. No, it's not that. What?
No,
Jack, help me.
It's a bit more thick. It's slightly more gay.
No, I don't know.
There you go. That's it.
Stop it. Yeah, Jack. It's not bullying, it's an impression.
She was not hot. Oh,
Right.
hot.
From Jack. Funniest memory of college. My work for psychology was late because it was Halloween. She didn't notice me because I was in my costume with my back turned. When she
Senpai.
came into the common room, and then she noticed me and went, "Jack, office now." So my psychology teacher, who looks like Edna Mode, yelling at me while I'm dressed as the Goldilocks.
Was she one of the three bears? Fuck. I've just like committed deforestation in this fucking area.
That's cool. We can all get on board with that.
Our French teacher told off one of the boys in lesson in French to call his mum, so he told her to go ahead, but she needed a Ouija board because his mum died 4 years ago. Jesus!
Fucking
Whoa.
snap!
I was Goldilocks Liam, I won best costume. No, I'm saying was the teacher, or whatever, one of the three bears. That's
That is
awful.
like the harshest, the best, and the most sad comeback at the same time.
Jesus Christ.
Get fucked.
I've got a list of things you hate to see, and that's definitely involved. Fuck.
Ouch.
Can I get a big yikes from chat?
Oh, I don't think there's big enough yikes in chat for that.
Excuse me, sir. Can you show me your large yikes? Right, let's go visit Hooters one more time and then we'll call it a day. Also, Rod's not wearing a jacket, by the way. He's wearing flannel because he's a fucking hipster. It's the thing I wanted to say.
You cut out, but I'm going to go with yes.
See,
Yeah.
I cut out Discord. I don't cut out for stream.
Yeah, I noticed this.
Yeah, it's encoded into the stream when you do it.
When I was, this is something I noticed the most when I was over at yours playing Halo, in the other room, is when you start like yelling about stuff, it cuts off in Discord, but I could still hear you in the other room yelling.
I wonder what's causing
I was like, oh.
It's probably just Discord servers, to be fair, because they're going to be rammed at the minute.
I've always had it though. Automatically determine input sensitivity. Maybe that's the issue.
Nah, it's not a noise gate thing, I wouldn't have thought.
So if I... Okay, so I've just reduced it down... La 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 la. Okay, so that's...
We heard all of that.
Good.
Thank you.
We'll see how that works. La 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 la. We're on 23 gig, by the way.
La 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 la.
Or what now?
23 gig.
Ah, cool.
Left
So
and
that's
out,
been 10
right.
gigs over the last 20 minutes.
Something like that. Given I've been thinking about it, it makes me sad.
Well, I'm going to leave you guys to look after my stream for a minute while I go make a coffee.
What the fuck? Get back here.
Right, don't worry, we'll look after your stream, Chef.
Mecca, tell us a thrilling anecdote from your last year.
Define anecdote.
It's a story.
Over the last year,
Yep.
I went to Comic-Con. No, I'm kidding. I'm not interested. I remember a lot of interesting stories from high school. I remember... Whoa, well... Like, this is not interesting at all. Yeah, I don't have an interesting life right now. Because a lot is just sitting at home and talking to you and other people I know.
I know it's going to be an issue I'm going to have with streaming sooner or later, where I'm just going to have to come up with, like, really fucking shitty stories from, like, back in the past.
I have a lot of stories from when I was younger about stupid things Macca used to do. But not anything from recent times.
You know what?
So,
I don't
yeah.
even care about these eggs. They can be fucking
God.
soft.
I used to go on holiday a lot, and I don't think I've been not in the UK since I was like 8 or something. 9? Yeah. Around that time, Jesus Christ, it's been a while.
Hey, Becky, can I come to your island and sell some cherries? Let's see, do I have any other stories from school? One of the PE teachers, male, used to come in and stand in the girls' changing rooms when we had swimming and push one of the girls in the pool. A biology teacher dated a girl from my year after we left. Nice!
Did the relationship go well, at least?
And they're still together to this day.
Hmm.
I'd like a good story like that. Thanks, Becky.
Well, one time in PE, back in my first high school, we were told to do, literally out of the blue, we got PE clothes on, going out to the field, just have a talk, and they were like, okay, now do a marathon.
Sorry,
And we were like, wait, what?
Sorry,
And
can't.
I was like, I prefer not to, and they were like, no, if you don't do this, we'll fail you.
Oh. No, she cheated on him, and he broke his leg playing football for Chasetown and hasn't played since. Well.
Oh, right. And so I did the marathon, and after that I gained a life-threatening thing that makes me faint. It made me faint every single hour, pretty much, until like I finished high school.
You should get that looked at.
I don't have it anymore. It's only if I overexert myself or like I'm in the sun too long.
See, I don't have any issues with being in the sun too long, but I like to tell people I do.
But the thing is, I didn't come last in the race. I'm notorious for being a bad runner, but I didn't come last. I came second to last.
That's not the worst.
Out of like 80 people.
I was in college and saw the librarian pull a shelf off the wall.
A shelf off the wall.
I once got tricked into like saying that I found the librarian at our school attractive. And I still, to this day, don't know what point was trying to be proven by the guys that made me do that.
Why?
It's one of those situations where, like, if you had to, like, do any of the teachers in school, which would it be? And, like none of them were attractive. Like, the only moderately attractive person was, like, the school librarian. And they kept going on and on and on about it. I went, oh, if I had to choose anyone, it'd probably be the librarian. They went, oh, you'd bang the librarian. I'm like, well, who would you rather bang? Everyone else is awful. I don't get it. We also had a textiles teacher that had that thing where they pronounce R's as L's. It was adorable.
R's as L's?
Is it W's? No, W's, sorry. Instead of really, it'd be wheelie.
Oh yeah, we had people like that as well, and I didn't like hanging around them because it just annoyed me.
Instead of croc, they'd say quack. Quackadile. It's adorable, I love it.
Is that like a speech impediment thing, or is it just like a where you come from thing?
It's a speech impediment.
Oh, so Jonathan Wass has it, doesn't he?
Yeah, Jonathan Wass, that's it.
Yes, yeah.
I find it adorable.
Yeah, I can actually get annoying if you had to live with it 24/7.
Oh, I imagine.
Yeah.
We locked a teacher in a cupboard for 2 hours.
We had a teacher like that and a student like that, and they were both in the same class, and I was in the same class as them.
My year 8 resistance materials teacher was so funny. Go on.
Funny in your humor, funny in our humor.
Yeah, I was going to say, funny as in actually funny, or you're kind of funny.
Shots fired!
Pew, 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 pew. I want to fly! No, she was a walking
She was a
meme.
walking meme.
Can't remember the word.
The code is Furlough. I bet you are. I want to visit someone. I'd like to go to an online island.
What's that weird bird? Why does it look like Murdo?
It's a dodo, and I'm still confused as to why they're in charge of flight.
Hey, Squeaky Spike.
One dodo's...
Sup, Squeaky? How's it going, dude?
Hello.
It took me a embarrassing long time to figure out what Squeaky was there.
What kind of boomer are you?
Squid-3-4 Kiwi Spike?
FSRDY. Boomer can't read. Right, I'm on the way. Fly for Skyhold?
Random question. Why was, like... Generally, in my school, it was wood tech, because it would always be using, like, wood or sometimes, like, plastic. But why was it always called resistant materials?
I've had resistant materials, yeah.
I've never had that as a thing.
I think mine was actually called resistant materials, but all the students just called it wood tech.
I'm good, thank you, Squeaky.
We didn't call it resistant materials, we called it a pain in the ass.
Oh man, it was like my favourite lesson.
It was a really... Do you want to know what? My teacher honestly just didn't give a shit about the students. Because... Or the lesson, really, because it was really, really funny, but also bloody horrific. During one of the lessons, he was just giving a half-assed talk about safety and how not to do things. He was putting his hand near the massive spinning saw blade.
Yeah, most of my lessons, to be fair, was spent getting scrap bits of wood, going over to the sanding reel and making spikes. But I don't know why, it's just what most of my class did.
Some of the students made, fake throwing stars because, it was kind of funny and they were practicing throwing it. The wood tech teacher caught them doing it and was like, that's not how you make a throwing star. And then he grabbed the throwing stars and
DT,
went over to and then he sharpened them and put little metal tips on the end of them and fucking wang it at the wall. And it stuck halfway into it.
It actually looks like Becky, that's incredible.
Design technology.
Yeah, DT.
So that was more, as well. We did have DT, but that was more like fabrics.
Yeah, same. I had
to know sewing and
we called that textiles
and stuff.
We called that textiles for us, and I was really bad at it.
I never did it. Mr. Bro, what are you doing? We have fun here.
We do have fun here. Just walk in, tits. Becky, I need to steal your trees. You got loads of shit.
So she was giving you shit for all the weeds, but she had 2 tires stuck in the ground back there.
I know, disgusting.
Disgusting.
Disgusting. She once
Disgusting.
she made fun of me for being fat, and I just went, "You're not so thin yourself, her tubby." And then she cried and revealed she was pregnant.
Well, that's just rude.
I mean,
Damn, son.
unpopular opinion, but like, is a pregnant girl not technically fat?
I mean, I'm pretty sure they do put on more weight to help like sustain
They do, yeah.
the fetus.
I'm
I
not
guess in a way.
trying to call anybody out. I'm just saying, they are technically fat.
But then you also do get those. I'm not sure if they're true or not, but like the stories of like women who will go to the toilet and be like, "Oh, there's a baby here."
Because they shut it out? What happened?
Well, no, like, they go to the toilet, but then like they end up going into labour and they're like, "Oh shit, I never knew I was pregnant."
Oh shit, baby.
I have seen. I think was it my brother's mate from high school? Like I saw her when she was like 7 months pregnant, and like she wasn't even chubby. Like she was quite slim. You could not tell she was pregnant at all. And the last month, she was just like, "Boom, baby."
What? She was like, boom, baby, or boom, baby?
A bit of both.
Okay. 5,000 bells? Wow.
For some cherries.
Yeah,
mate,
dude.
that is a rip.
Dude, I'm coming here more often.
Becky treats the people right, I guess.
I'm free to say tits. I get given money for cherries. It's great. I love it here.
Oh, you were selling cherries for 5. I thought you were buying them for 5,000.
No.
So have you just kind of gone to her thing and like just left her and now exploring her island on your own?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
I came
So
to
much for that socializing thing.
I came to sell my drugs and now I'm leaving.
Hey, you want to buy some cherries?
Hey. Got some cherries? Just gonna follow her and see what she says.
Huh. According to Becky, my local fruit is peaches, so cherries are worth more.
That was brilliant.
Oh. That was a hard rejection, wasn't it? Becky, just tell me you don't like me. I mean, Jesus.
Savage.
Why can't women just be more clear with their intentions? I don't understand.
So many mixed messages.
The crack
Follow
is going
me.
in.
No ladder for you. He was following you and you stole the ladder.
Yeah, you stole the ladder which she was about to go up.
I'm just stealing all of Becky's cherries, peaches now. They look like butts.
They do.
Doink.
How's that download looking?
17.28 gigabytes left.
How is it so slow?
My penis.
Oh, you have to have your own ladder.
Couldn't give me one.
Oh my gosh, she's got a rocking horse.
Listen, I get it, Becky. You don't like me. I understand, alright? It's
Fuck,
fine.
Jack! That, what?
Jack being Jack again.
Jack got a horrific story from him almost having his earlobe cut off when he was 3.
Fun.
Becky just pooped an apple at me!
I almost had my ear cut off once. That was fun.
Dude, I'm gonna be on
Oh,
my
sorry.
next house.
Not
by the
almost
time I'm
cut off his ear. He did have his most of his earlobe cut off. That had to be sewed back up at the hospital, according to Jack.
Who the fuck gave a 3-year-old scissors?
I didn't even have scissors when I was 3 because I didn't care about them. I played video games.
There were plastic
were
scissors
3?
as well.
But yeah, when I was 3, I played video games since I was born, pretty much.
What the hell was I doing at 3?
Becky, did we start off with the same kind of island? It looks very similar to mine.
When I was 1 year old, I played Halo Combat Evolved.
How would you even know? Because you didn't play the original one. How would you know what combat evolved into?
Well, it was called Combat Evolved. The first Halo was called Combat Evolved.
Yeah, but like,
You were in combat before that, though?
yeah, you don't know what original combat looks like. So how would you know
Yeah.
that it was evolved?
Were you an African like child soldier or something? How would you know what evolved combat is?
Well, when I was a baby, they gave me a knife and told me to go to all these places and give the people the slip.
When I was a young warthog. Yeah, I might watch Lion King tonight.
My college did a production of Lion King, the first years at least, and I had to do the sound for it.
Liam, I have a gift for you.
Wow.
Stay there. Is it the tits I asked for earlier? What?
I mean, I think that's some mature content right there.
Do you want some as well?
More of an ass, man. Just give me some more of those peaches.
Just give me some ass.
Give me some of them peaches.
And then find me, Becky. I'm hiding. What? I've got a ladder. Thank you, Becky.
I thought it was a toolbox.
When I find some tits, I'll send you some. Send some your way. It was a toolbox, but within the toolbox was ladders.
Nice.
I thought so. Mecha's on the wall.
I am on the wall.
Congratulations. I need to draw today's winner later as well. I'll do that during the Sky Factory stream. To the wow!
And so Shiv,
Yeah.
apparently.
I have
Shiv's
tits.
also on the
I'm
wall.
good. I don't really need more. Oh. I have a surplus available. Shiv is also on the wall. And Jack is also on the wall. God damn it.
Remember that long time ago where you used to draw pictures of the people?
Yeah, no, I don't care.
Yeah, where's my picture?
I just said I don't care.
Why aren't you going to draw a small little knife?
No. And Gibbo's here. Hello, Gibbo.
Everybody's on the wall.
Have you guys not all got jobs? Oh.
I mean, at the minute, my job is paying me to do this. Quite
Yeah.
literally.
My job is paying me to do this.
My
we go.
job's paying me to do nothing. 'Cause I don't have
I'm
a
basically
job.
getting paid 80% of my usual wages to just show people their names on camera.
It's pretty good.
It's not a bad deal, is it? I could be
So
on the
basically,
street.
you're a cam guy.
Yeah. Chat, for $15 a month, I'll post nudes on my OnlyFans.
How much to make it so you don't post nudes?
16.
Oh god, Jack's got a story.
Alright, it's the kids, buckle up.
Be prepared. You trying to
Your
cast
stacks
that?
and therapists' numbers out.
The therapists are on quarantine. You can't go to them. Sorry.
Hey, you can phone them.
It's a red snapper! Becky, do you need a red snapper?
It looks pretty dapper.
Can I offer you a fish? Ah!
The girl in my maths class lobbed a calculator at my head and made me bleed. That girl went on to get the finals of X Factor and got caught lip syncing. Okay.
Lol.
Haha, funny.
Sucks to be her. Well, probably doesn't actually, because like she's probably still.
Why is that dodo doing sleeping, or is that a seagull?
No, that's actually washed up dead.
That is washed up, Dad.
Why does Becky have dead birds at her?
It's a good question. If I get the angle right on this, would be an awful person. I can't.
Are you trying to get like that view right in there?
Yeah.
You're a different type of person. It's like a tiny penis.
Ooh. Ooh. Ooh.
What are you doing?
I don't know what he's doing.
There's a lot of things wrong with you at this precise moment in time.
But YouTube loves it. What are you doing? Take it now. There we go.
I need to zoom out ever so slightly. Then.
Oh god, look at the look on her face.
Perfect. There's the thumbnail, boys. It's a random dead ass bird.
It's Modo.
Isn't this a child-friendly game? Depends. What's your definition of child-friendly? Is it showing them dead animals washed up on the beach? Dude, I have so many fucking peaches now. Bark!
Bark!
Bark, 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 bark!
Shut up, dog.
Bark!
No.
Bark, bark, bark!
That's so noisy.
I mean, they're not noisy. We've heard them once.
No, they're noisy all the time. Sometimes they bark and my night doesn't pick them up.
You love the peaches. Listen, if it looks like an ass, I'm a big fan. Am I right, Shiv?
I mean, what if it was like hairy man ass? Would you still love it?
No, not so
Of course
much.
you will.
It's got to look like a girl booty.
Right. Damn it.
No offense to the dudes, your ass is on. God damn it, Shiv.
I mean, my ass is like super toned and like
That's
solid.
That's great. I'm not really.
Still not a fan.
No.
When I cycle a lot, like there's a lot of stairs at work.
Are you flirting with me, or
It's proper fun. Just saying.
can you stop flirting with me?
Just putting it out
Sorry, is
there.
that what just happened?
Shiv's flirting with me.
And what's new?
All right. I'm more uncomfortable than ever.
No, you're not.
What's new?
Shiv. I'm gonna set up camp on like a random part of Becky's island. She'll never find me. A man's arse that's been shaved. I'm still not into it, if I'm honest. Again, I'm into the girl booty, not so much into the dude booty. I mean, you guys go ahead and fulfill whatever fantasies you fancy, but I'm not here to help. It's very hard to shave a peach very fluffy. Are they furry? I'll take anything I can get. I'm very lonely. Oh, I'm sorry, Jack.
I feel you, Jack.
Oh, I'm not one of Becky's best friends, apparently. It's good to know my place, really. She already tried to get away from me once, so...
Oh, Squeaky, don't worry. Don't
Why
grow
would you
back.
shave off the beard?
Why would you... Did you choose to do that? What happened?
No.
You better have been paid a lot of money to do that. Alright, boys, we're nearly in the home stretch. We're under 12 gigabytes. We may get an hour.
Extend the stream time.
No, I've got fucking dinner to eat.
What?
Oh, that's the point. Have you turned the oven on yet, or the slow cooker, or whatever it was?
Oh, no, I'm not doing stew now. I've got to start tomorrow.
Right.
So I was gonna, as soon as I got up, I wanted to get it done so it would be like ready for round about 5, and then I could just take it out and put it in the freezer. But
You're ready to
I ain't gonna do that now.
leave Becky's humble abode.
Yeah, I think I stole all that shit, so I'm gonna leave.
Run!
I wanted to be able to wear a mask. Okay. Becky's like, what the fuck?
Interesting.
Just showed up at the airport. Hey, dickhead. How did you even find me? You don't know my gate number.
Are peaches peaches worth more on your island?
Yep.
I see.
Significantly. That's why I just wanted to steal them all and run off.
So she was nice enough to let you sell your cherries on her island, and then in return you stole of her peaches to sell on your island.
Yes.
Classy.
Bye, Becky. It's okay. She'll take her pound of flesh when she sees me next.
We're almost to Neo. Did you name your island Neo?
Yeah.
Where's Sylvie?
Sylvie got named for something else, and it's also Neo's birthday today, so he was the like nearest to getting something named after him.
Happy birthday to the cat that avoids me.
Yeah, he doesn't like you at all. What is your native fruit? It is cherries. Or cherries.
I had a
Fucking cherries, mate!
Hey, mate, fucking cherries over there!
what the fuck?
There's cherries over there, mate!
Hey, fucking calm down, mate!
Hey!
Calm fucking down, mate!
You got cherries over there, mate!
So, how you guys getting on?
Yeah, you guys are right. Becky, I've got everything, luckily. I have a lot of fucking nerds that just came over and just gave me a load of fruit. What's up, Jack? You okay? You seemed a bit perplexed.
I think he understood that weird lingo you're just speaking, and he really spoke to him in his soul.
I need oranges and pears. I don't have them fruiting yet, but like as soon as they do, I'll let you know. I don't want the weed! Actually, I don't want to bury it again. Oh, god damn it! Make some assholes in the ground. No! Oh, you cunt bothering chocolate-coated dumbass. I love the fact that, like, somebody's first video on my channel will one day be this video, and they're like, oh, Animal Crossing, that's a cute game. And then it's just me yelling about all kinds of terrible things. On the plus side, with all that I've just stolen through the heist of the century, I should be able to afford the next level of housing.
Whoop, whoop.
I know! It's exciting! She was like, yo, I might just get myself a Switch.
I have thought many times about buying a Switch, and came very close to actually buying one once, and then realised the only reason I want a Switch is because it's technology.
Becky,
I wouldn't play any games that are on it.
What? Can you play some Mario Kart 8 with me?
Becky, why would you be mean to me like that?
I don't like Mario Kart.
What? Why?
Yeah, I'm with Becca.
Because if I was going to play a racing game, I would play like a proper racing game.
Dude,
Oh,
Mario
I see.
Kart
As-
slaps.
As I have explained many times, I am a
Sonic
graphics
All-Star
whore.
Racing.
It was when you said tits. Oh. That's just rude. I was about to go into the nice guy Twitter fucking thing then. I decided against doing that. What do you mean, welcome, come?
Why don't you just come?
I can't just do it
Obviously.
on demand. Just give me like 15 seconds.
Come into their building.
I mean, what?
With an O and an E.
If I'm going to play a racing game, I'll play Just Dance. That game sure gets your heart racing.
Doesn't. I've never played Just Dance.
That's what you're supposed to be doing a Just Dance stream soon.
Who?
You.
Oh, me. Duh, of course. Yeah, at some point. It's on the list. It's one of the many things I can't currently do right this second.
Why not?
Global shortages of a load of shit. Can't get anything sent over here.
Well, you can't get the game sent over.
It's long waiting list at the moment. Plus, money is quite the concern at the moment.
Ah, yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, I didn't think about that.
With the whole 80% wages and shit like that.
Yeah, I wouldn't buy anything new you don't need at the minute if I were you.
Yeah, like an Elgato Stream Deck, I certainly wouldn't buy one of those. In my defense, it is on Amazon Finance, which is 0%. But also on top of that, it literally is less than I get paid on Patreon. So patrons, thank you very much.
Oh, nice. Patreon's bought it for you.
Yep.
Happy days.
I told you I'm trying to make sure all the money from Patreon goes into actual shit that I need for the stream at this stage. And I feel like I'm doing that. So thank you very much, guys. You're awesome.
GG, son.
This
Let's go.
just looks like you're sucking your own thumb. All right.
Well,
Listen,
I gave you a pair of sunglasses, so it's alright.
I need to put my Patreon money in the bank Friday. Why, do you have to go beat someone up for it? Bitch better have my money. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Yes, I finished paying off my home loan. Yay! Go me.
I think this game, now I'm thinking about it a bit more, might actually be quite a good game for kids.
What,
Because
learning
like
about
it's
this?
teaching you about loans,
Yeah.
and not like you've got to pay them off and stuff.
Yeah.
Well,
Like I literally, in my entire schooling career, never once did anything finance or loan related.
Nope.
Same.
Once.
Same. Until the very last year, where they were like, "Oh shit, we actually need to talk about this stuff," and then they gave one lesson on it, and then never again.
Make my home bigger, Nook.
I took business studies, and we
You
never
poor
really
soul.
touched on finance.
You poor
Like, it was
poor
more
soul.
like, what is an LLC?
Oh,
What is
yeah.
an LLC?
My school absolutely became a business and enterprise college, and that's pretty much all they covered as well.
Yeah, it's like not how do you fund a business, like where do you get starting capital from? Nothing like that.
Isn't taxes in the US? Taxes are everywhere, dude.
I think he means for your Patreon.
Oh.
US taxes.
If I earn money anywhere and it comes into the UK, I believe I have to pay taxes on it after a certain amount.
I
You don't have to pay American tax, and then when you transfer it to the UK, pay British tax.
Pretty sure that's how that works. I'm earning over £1,000, I think it is.
It is. £1,000, yeah.
Yeah.
So you got to pay American tax on it, and then when you transfer it, you've then got to pay British tax.
I think I don't pay anything American, actually. I think it's just... I don't know, actually. Maybe I do. I probably should read that. It was a pun with taxes in Texas. How did I write "I" there? Oh, isn't Texas in the... Oh, he's a funny guy! Max, you should stop. OMG, don't get me started on what my school did with business. Did someone throw a business at your head?
Well, he said don't get him started, so I won't talk about it.
Yeah, we'll save that and move on.
Splendiferous, let's get started. Why does it keep saying encoding overloaded? It's fine!
Oh, is it still doing that?
Yep.
I mean, it's not fine, it's overloaded.
But I don't understand why or how. Nothing's taxing it. There was no issues 2 days ago.
Well, because the encoding, as far as my rudimentary knowledge of this works, is basically OBS takes everything you're doing, so your webcam, the audio, the game, and then it encodes all of that to then send it to a server to then make it the stream. So technically, you are encoding a lot. It's just not as graphically intense as when we were playing Battlefield, Warzone.
But it's doing it now on Animal Crossing. It's the same messages flashing up at the same rate.
Yeah, but you're still encoding. And if if ISPs have dropped bandwidths and stuff, that might be why you're getting... Oh, because it would just throttle the stream, not your computer.
Yeah.
Unless your computer's trying to encode it smaller to fit it through to get the same bandwidth.
I'm starting to worry that there's been some kind of issue that's maybe done some damage to my graphics card or something. I don't know enough about hardware and shit to know, but it's been popping up ever since yesterday, and I don't know why. So, there we go. Choo-choo-doo. Okay, we're in less than 5 gigs, boys. We're nearly there. We'll get like an hour and a half of Battle Royale.
Yeah, that'll do.
I'm just playing some practice mode right now.
Sure, let's go celebrate the grand opening of the museum I've already been inside a few times. Yo, what's up, Tomo? How's it going, my dude? Hope you're well. Welcome to our dedication ceremony honoring stuff and things. We're doing it, boys. What a great effort everyone's put in. It's a hooter. Do you only have 2 villagers? Yeah. Can you not judge me in my small amount of villagers? I'm very self-conscious.
He's also very self-aware about it.
That too? It's not the same thing.
Self-conscious and self-aware? No, it's not.
Oh. Oh.
Similar, but not the same.
I keep saying we're amazing every time, and I'm hoping nobody notices. Let's go! Thumbnails achieved, boys.
Nice.
You're a thumbnail.
Wow.
I know,
What a
right?
compliment.
You'll be under my thumbnail if carry on. We have fun here. You gonna play Warzone for the first time? Good luck, my dude. Let me know how you get on. And now for sprinting around the island. Dun, 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 dun,
LMGs are the way forward, Tomo, just so you know.
Yeah, LMG's great.
You two are maniacs.
Well,
Dun, 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 dun.
Also, if you get cornered, just get out a pistol and look at a crate. You'll be fine.
yeah. Apparently people just run past you and ignore you when you do that.
That's on TikTok now, by the way. It was hard to edit in a good way, which is upsetting, but it's funny. It's up there.
That was incredible. It's the most tense moment I've had playing.
I was just like, how? I'm glad it happened, but how?
Yo, I want that. Call me McCree, boys.
No.
Oh. Please?
What will you give me?
My left nipple.
No.
It's a shame. I thought that was a good deal, but alright. 2 gigs remaining, boys.
Oh yeah!
Alright, let's start rolling down this stream then. Boys and girls, thank you very much for watching Animal Crossing. We're going to swap it over to Call of Duty Warzone in the next 2 to 3 to 4 to 5 minutes.